When we have a chance to mingle with the people actually carving the pathway and learn from them and try to figure out what is the best path forward for us, we just jump at the chance.
I'm excited by the people that are here. There's been a lot of really good thought behind what is it going to take to be sustainable in launching 2030 districts and making energy efficiency improvements.
Because we were able to leverage the existing relationship of a 20-year-old organization.
It was a no-brainer for me to get here, meet others in organizing cities from around the country who both are organizing and that are interested in doing so in their respective towns, and sharing our best practices that we've had in Seattle so they can be successful wherever they're from.
These ex-silver buildings are Gateway Towers. We only have one of them committed.
It's really great to have everyone from 4 cities here in one place, and we all have the same goals with a ton of different experiences. We have 2 days of intensive learning together. It's going to be fun.
The key to the transformation is responsible and sustainable urbanization. And that's what you all are here discussing today and implementing in a growing network.
Over the past 2 years, we at Architecture 2030 have tasked ourselves with keeping to replicate the great work that started in Seattle. We've already seen initial replication of the 2030 district model in 3 of our partner cities, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, and Los Angeles. Collectively, we have over 75 million square feet of committed properties from 86 property owners and managers, all aligned with the same vision and goals for high-performance building districts.
A number of organizations in Toronto are looking at creating a 2030 district, so we thought a great opportunity to see what's been going on down here with the cities that have gotten established and have some conversations about how we might be able to be successful back home.
We were really excited to have the 2030 districts come to Pittsburgh for a number of reasons. It fits our core mission, part of which is to increase Pittsburgh's prominence in the conversation about how cities and buildings are affecting sustainability across the country and around the world.
The members in a generative network spend a lot of time building their relationships. And a lot of what you've already been doing is building relationships.
We were looking for best practices and lessons learned from some of the other cities that had already got up and going. So who were the champions that they really needed to make friends with? What were the funding mechanisms of the most successful cities? And then what were some lessons learned from those that were maybe not quite as successful as they want to be?
The board has to know what its mission is and has to be clear about that. The board has to know what its role is going to be, and the role can change over time.
One of the things that we're trying to do in Los Angeles is develop a very strong professional affiliate network, and I think other districts are doing the same thing.
What does your district currently have to offer funders? What outcomes and deliverables can your district realistically achieve now?
Even though we were the first and we have a really robust program set, we always learn from other cities, from how things are done differently, from successes that they have.
So what we're doing right now with those first 100 buildings, which is creating our draft water baseline, is we're using an average over 4 years of consumption, so 2009 to 2012.
I'm really fascinated in working and connecting with others that work at the district scale. It's small enough to innovate, it's large enough to really make a difference.
We started talking to the Masters of Building Science program at USC and leveraging relationships there with people who are interested in trying to bring this idea of design work back to existing buildings in cities and making this a design problem.
This movement, whether it's eco-districts or whether it's 2030 districts, this idea of district sustainability has the same excitement that the green building movement had 20 years ago. We're headed in a new direction that we will figure out together.
I think it's been hugely successful because we've seen a lot of people, both from the other established 2030 districts and from some new cities that are in various stages of considering the idea, get very excited about it and talk about wanting to get together again next year.
The amount of information, the level of detail, it's answering exactly the questions that we had.
Support
I'm actually surprised at how much work's been done with, the few number of cities that are already involved.
The summit has been an excellent venue to get ideas on the table to just explore and think about how we might approach setting up our own district differently. And I think with some of these ideas, I'll go back to San Francisco and try some new things out that will hopefully get us on our way.